Good morning. It is a little after 5. It is 5:13. I don't know if you can see that. And it's time to get ready to run 12 miles. Feels a little bit like, what is it, Groundhog's Day? Because I'm like, we did this exact thing 1 week ago. Pretty sure I was wearing this sweatshirt. I'm always wearing this sweatshirt because I sleep in it. But yeah, we are giving it 12 miles another go again. I did it last weekend. It was just absolutely awful. I was on my period and I have a whole vlog all from that run if you want to check it out, but it was just a struggle. So we are hoping for a much better run today. I feel like I haven't talked about this that much in these vlogs, and so if you don't follow me on Instagram, and even if you do, you still might not know, but I am training for a 100-mile race. I haven't really talked about it that much because I feel like I still haven't really started training. I feel like what I'm doing now is really still just building the base to then start the training. In my head, I'm like, the training doesn't really start until I start to have the back-to-back long runs. That is indicative of ultra training for me. But yeah, I've got my eyes set on a 100-mile race in February. It'll be my first 100-mile race. I ran a 50-mile ultra about a year and a half ago now, and have just been dealing with some injuries since then. So that's why it's kind of been a minute since I've gotten back into the ultras. But yeah, that is kind of the goal for right now, in case you're wondering. I was realizing I went to dinner last night with my friends and was just talking to them about what I'm training for. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like I really haven't been talking about it that much, which, is also a topic for another time, because I feel like I get really in my head about it because it is such a crazy distance. And so sometimes I start to really doubt myself and whether or not I can do it, especially after runs like last weekend. It's just hard to believe that I'll be doing that times 9, a little less than, times 8. Crazy. But yeah, I'm feeling way better than I was last Saturday, so I'm excited. I think I'm gonna run along South Congress for a little bit too, kind of just change things up a little bit. I was thinking about doing a different route altogether, but I don't know, it could potentially end up being a little sketchy in the dark. And Dom is coming with me for the first few miles as per usual, but still just don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, let me go grab my clothes and change. I really love this bra. It's actually a lot more supportive than you would think since it's only one shoulder, but I'm not super large chested, so it's not really an issue for supportive bras. I feel like I get a lot of girls who ask me when I'm wearing specific bras if it's good for large chested women, and I'm like, I've never worn this hat for a long run. I've worn it for a lot of my 6-mile runs, and I really like it. The club reached out to me. It's literally just Run Girl Club. I think it's a running and Bible study. They don't have one in Austin, but that, in case you're wondering where it's from, it's literally just the name that's on here. But I'm gonna try it for this run. I feel like I was not a trucker hat girly before this hat, but I actually kind of really like it. Yay. As per usual, I'm wearing my Adidas Adizero Boston 12s. This is my second pair of them. I love them so much. They are my go-to right now for pretty much all of my runs. I'm gonna be honest, I don't switch up the runs. I don't switch up my shoes that I'm running in entirely that often. I'm doing some speed workouts now, but not so that I need a different pair of shoes. So yeah, these are kind of my go-to everyday trainers, but I would say, yeah, if you're looking for a shoe that you can wear for most types of runs, these are a great recommendation. I ended up just putting the matching top to the shorts on. I got a little nervous that I might chafe in that sports bra. I chafed when I wore it for the ultra, which, a little bit different, 50 miles compared to 12. But I just got a little nervous just because, I don't know, it takes a very particular sports bra for me not to chafe, which most of them are. They just have to come up a lot higher. I'm also definitely not doing this right. I do not remember. Well, I guess I have a different bladder than I used to, but it's very weird that I have to do this, but whatever, it works, so I really don't care. how goofy it looks. I just want my water while I'm out there. I just pulled these 3 out of the refrigerator. I know they won't stay like cool for the entire run, but probably whichever one I take first will definitely still be cool. And if you watched my vlog last week, you know my fueling plan just did not pan out. I don't even need to get into that. So I'm bringing the 3 that I had brought initially for last time. I'm bringing those, and then I'm probably gonna grab one more, because if I'm trying to stick to fueling every 30 minutes, I might want one right like close to the end. So I've got the strawberry kiwi goo flavored. I've got the unflavored Maurten, which so many of y'all like this one, but someone also said it kind of, because I've been nervous because it's like unflavored, and that just sounds like honestly so gross to me, but someone said it's kind of like sweet undertaste, so we'll see. I'm just so curious about that one. And then I have this Red Fruits 6D energy gel. So yeah, it's 3 that I have never had before, so we're gonna try them out and start to test to see what works with my stomach. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick just one more. I've just been keeping them in this bag. I honestly need to place another order. I don't know if I'm gonna do another order from the feed or just place another order from a gel spot that I already like. I think one unflavored gel for this time is enough for me. Let's do this one. It's Enervit lime. So yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that will be the 4th one that I'm bringing. Okay, Ketone-IQ sent me these probably like a couple months ago now, and I have yet to take one because I'm scared, because they are not supposed to taste good. I think it's like well known that they taste awful, actually. I don't think so. Oh yeah, November 2025. Cool. I'm so scared. But it should give us a burst of energy, or maybe sustained energy. I don't know. I'm scared.
Literally,
should we have water after? Get water.
It's like a call.
I don't know if I can do this whole thing in one shot, but you're supposed to take it like a shot. I don't think I can finish it in one. I've never been good at shots. I'm so scared.
Ready?
No.
There we go. Bottoms up. Oh yeah, that's not good. I didn't even drink all of that.
No, it tastes worse than the dentist office. That's gross. I don't even think I drink enough for it to like make a difference. Probably won't be adding that to the routine, but at least we tried it. And I think it's a little after 6 again, and so I think we're ready to go. And I'm actually gonna try, I feel like this hat makes my head look really big. I'm actually gonna try and bring this camera with me, because I've been like sweating so much on the runs that it's been getting really hard to like get my camera to function and get my phone to function. So I'm gonna bring this and we're gonna see how that is. But I will see you guys out there. I'm so excited. I think it is going to be a great run, and I'm so ready just to like redeem this run after last weekend. The fairy godmothers can't change the future. They can only... All right, we just hit mile 1. Feeling good. No stomach problems so far. Right now, the baby is the lady, and then the lady grows up, and then something. Yeah, that's what I just said. We're almost at mile 2, but I'm starting to get hungry, so better to go ahead and take a gel. I'm taking this, I'm taking the Enervit one, and it's lime flavored. Oh, weird. It's not what I was expecting, but it's not bad. It's kind of like lime and minty. I just wasn't expecting the mint aspect, but the texture is kind of similar to the UCAN one I had last weekend. It's like super thin, so I really like that aspect. Yeah, it's not bad. I just wasn't expecting that at first.
just hit mile 3, Dom headed back, and I just put a podcast in. As usual, I don't listen to music or anything at the beginning, and we usually talk at the beginning too. But I'm feeling good. I definitely didn't eat a big enough of breakfast. I just had like a little like mush oatmeal thing, because guess who didn't get bananas again? So it's a good thing I brought 4 of the gels. Okay, I'm about to hit mile 5. I'm feeling really good. The weather is really good. Stomach feels great. I'm probably gonna take the next gel in the next like 5 minutes or so. And then instead of doing the full lap this time, I'm gonna go back in 0.5 miles and then go up South Congress for a little bit, which is essentially all uphill. So I will likely struggle a little bit. I haven't really been doing the hills or any like hill workouts just because the last few times I tried to do them, my foot really hurt afterwards. So we'll see how my foot does and just how I do in general. Okay, I'm trying the Maurten gel. Oh my god. Oh my god, ew. I could not do this texture. It's so like fluffy and slimy. Cannot. It's not even the fact that there like really isn't a taste, because you're all right, there's definitely like a sweet taste. The texture is disgusting. Okay, I'm headed up South Congress. I'm clearly walking. So this is like the first mile of the Austin Marathon. So if you're running the Austin Marathon, definitely make sure to do some of your long runs on this part so you can start strong. I will say, one of my favorite things about ultras compared to marathons is just how much more chill they are. And everyone's like, that makes no sense because it's like a million times farther. But because of that, and because it's on trails, which are more difficult than like concrete, yeah, people are just a lot more like relaxed. Most people don't really care about the time, and most people walk the hills. So I'm just letting myself walk this big hill right now because that's what I would likely do in an ultra too. Between like the filming and opening these, it's honestly just easier to walk for a bit. Oh, it broke right there. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my. Dang, now my hands are gonna be all gooey. It's it's really sticky. It's really sticky. The flavor is actually really good. It's probably the best flavor that I've had. So sticky. It kind of reminds me of like a combo of just like the typical like standard like Gatorade goos and a little bit more like liquidy, but just super sticky. I'm trying really hard to like finish them because I've just been pretty hungry on this run. My stomach hasn't hurt at all, which is amazing, but I just didn't eat a big enough breakfast, and I'm going to take this as my sign to make sure I have bananas. Okay, I'm at 7.5 miles, so I've only got 4.5 miles left. I am so thankful that I've been feeling so much better on this run, and obviously I haven't just been taking it nice and slow, which has made it so enjoyable. I've got my music on now, and yeah, I'm excited just to be finishing this out. Okay, I've got 0.5 miles left. I am so excited. The past like mile and a half have definitely been just a little difficult, getting pretty tired. And to be honest, my heel is hurting. So that is not good. I'm gonna go home and ice it. And one of my goals this month was to keep up with PT exercises, which I definitely did not. So definitely need to be paying more attention to that. But I'm super thankful because it went so much better than last weekend. Whew, okay, so 12 miles at a 12:28 pace. I'm good with that. I don't care about the time, but I know some people are always interested in that, and I feel like it's important to normalize running double-digit runs, even not double-digit runs, at paces like over 10, because a lot of social media can make us feel that like no one is running those times, and that's definitely not true. So yeah, I'm definitely pretty tired. I'm gonna go back as per usual, shower, eat, and I'll probably catch up with y'all in a bit. I'm icing my foot now. I'm showered, I cleaned, I feel great. I'm always so thankful when my runs end up going really well and I feel good, because then I feel like I can like actually enjoy the rest of my Saturday, even if all I'm doing is relaxing and reading. But there's just like a big difference in how the rest of my day goes when I have a good run versus when I don't. So I'm super glad that it went well. To quickly talk about my thoughts on the gels. I feel like I'm like a slightly dramatic person, so some of my reactions, although honestly, like that Maurten gel was just not it though. So, but all that to say, I feel like some of my reactions might be like a little over the top, and I recognize that. But I really did not like the Maurten one. I will not be trying those again. Like the texture was just truly not it for me. I was trying to describe it to Dom. I was like, I feel like it's like, you know, like the slime that kids play with. I feel like it was that, but like chunky. And he was like pineapple chunks. I was like, yeah, kind of, maybe. Like, the texture was so nasty to me, truly. Thinking about the other two, the first one, I can't remember which one that was. It was like the Enervit, whatever it was. That one was definitely the best. I am interested in trying more of that kind. And then the 6D, it was just a lot stickier than I was expecting. I'm fine with sticky gel, but if I'm like comparing the three, I definitely preferred the first one the most, and definitely would try other ones from the first brand. Don't really know, definitely not Maurten, and don't really know if I would go out of my way to like try any other gels from the third, just because I don't love like the super sticky. I think next weekend I have 14 miles. I am thinking I might start to do like the PB&Js again, just because honestly the gels are really expensive, so they just add up fast. But I think that's just like a part of it. But the PB&Js is something that I did a lot when I was training for the 50 miler. I also did mashed potatoes a couple of times because they have that at a lot of the ultras. And so I feel like I've looked into it, and there are definitely a couple brands that sell like the packaged mashed potatoes, which kind of questionable, but I might want to try that just because I don't know, it gets kind of messy to bring literally like a Ziploc bag of mashed potatoes. So we'll see. I've definitely got more taste tests coming your way if you enjoy those. But I am going to wrap up this video here, and I am just so appreciative of you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying these long running vlog videos. I hope it gives you just a better insight into my long runs and how I prep for them, and yeah, just a little more insight than what you would get from like a 15-second video on Instagram. So definitely let me know if there's anything else you would like to see. But yeah, I'm just so thankful you're here and can't wait to see you next time.